Good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. It is, I'm looking at my whiteboard that still says December 2020 on it. Blast from the past. It's February 11th, I think. Yep, Thursday, February 11th. I took all last week off and it was wonderful. I really needed that. But now I'm back. And when I say I took all of last week off, I really mean I just didn't create content for anyone else other than myself. Or like I didn't create for anyone other than myself. So I have been deep in the throes of editing the book that I wrote in November of last year for NaNoWriMo 2020. And that's coming along really well. Actually, I think today I'm going to submit my request for the cover for that book. And if I'm being totally honest, I'm probably gonna have a release date for you all very, very soon for that book. So anyways, today it is gross out today. It's 37 degrees. It's halfway, like trying to snow. It's raining, almost hailing. And so it wants to snow and there's snow in the forecast. And I got caught in the rain today. My hair probably still, actually no, it's pretty dry now. So yeah, when I took Denali for a walk, we got caught in the rain. But since we're heading into the weekend, it's Thursday and we're heading into Valentine's Day. Ew. I don't mean ew. It's fine. Self-love club over here. I'm actually gonna have a really wonderful like spa weekend. I have the whole vibe figured out. I've already bought my strawberries and the chocolate where I can like dip them in the chocolate and all that good stuff. So, but I don't know what this vlog is going to be. We're just gonna throw that out there. I don't know. I think that's another part of the reason why picking up the camera and vlogging has been somewhat difficult if I don't have an actual theme in mind. So bear with me and we're just gonna see what this turns into. But I know that since it's Thursday and we're heading into the weekend, I like to have my weekends be full of creativity. And since the weather is going to be cold and rainy and whatnot, that is perfect weather to stay indoors and read and write and cook and bake and create stuff and just do all the things. So I have about 8 chapters, maybe 10 chapters left of the book that I'm editing to where it'll be edited to the point where I feel comfortable submitting my request to my cover designer to start working on the design for the cover. I'm so excited because this book was the easiest book I've ever written. It was probably the most fun book I've ever written. And I don't know, it's one of those things where last night, for instance, I stayed up till 3:30 in the morning, just in the story and in the book. I was just so into it. I was editing it and then I forgot I was editing it because I was reading it and I was just like, go. I don't actually have the book. I just like on my laptop, I was like, go, next page. So I felt, I don't know, I got really involved and into it, which just made me feel good as a writer. I was like, I really like this book and I don't care if anyone else doesn't like it or doesn't get it because it's just fun. It's a fun book. And it's a metaphysical fiction work. So that's really interesting. And my battery is blinking at me. So I'm gonna change the battery in the camera and then we're gonna go get set up somewhere. I don't know, because I wanna edit some more and also write. So let's go. Oh, look at this little munchkin. Hi. Did we get caught in the rain? Did we get caught in the rain today? We did. We've got the fire in the fireplace. And I want to make some coffee or tea. We're gonna go with coffee because I didn't have any this morning. But since it's 4:30 in the afternoon, that's the other thing, you guys. I have been sleeping until like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., staying up until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning just because that's when I'm the most creative. And it's kind of like, why not do that? Like, why stick to the conditioning and the rules of society saying that you have to wake up at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning? No, like my creativity is at its peak at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I don't have no job I have to go to. I work for myself. Let's make some decaf coffee. Oh, that's the freezer. I finally found another version of my creamer that I really like. It's so good. It's oat milk and it's in the brown sugar natural flavor. It tastes so good. Like I can't even. I really like cashew milk and cashew creamer, but this brand Coffee Mate stopped making it, or at least I don't know if it's discontinued or if they're just running low and it's not stocked. But this whole oat milk, this brown sugar flavor, I don't know why I'm putting it back. I'm gonna use it. It's everything. So I found it at Kroger. I think they have it at Target too. So I don't know what grocery store is near you, but it's really good. Oh, that is divine. What is this bird's nest I got going on now? Wow, that's a head of hair if I've ever seen one. So it's 8:24 p.m. and I've eaten off some of my lipstick, but that's fine. I just finished this round of edits and nearly brought myself to tears at the end of this book. Oh geez, all the feels. But yeah, I'm just so excited because it's in a really good place. And I wrote the back cover blurb actually like a while ago. So I've had that, so I'm gonna look at that and adjust a few things, but I'm about to submit my request for the cover design for this book. And I can't wait to share the title of it and that cover when it comes, when it's ready. So this has been a wonderful evening. I love book projects, I love creative projects, and I love getting to this point where you're just like, this is really solid. I will have a release date soon. Okay, so are we seeing this? 9 degrees on Monday. This is quite the outfit, isn't it? Yes. So it's the next day, Friday, February 12th, I think. And I woke up to a severe weather advisory, which I'm sure people who live in the Midwest and all that are like, what a joke, right? But it's gonna get to single digits this weekend. And so living in Texas, you know, I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure like the pipes are good to go. But I had just recently built a greenhouse, as you can see right here. And I also have my planters covered in drop cloths for painting. So right now I am moving all of my plants to the garage because I think it'll be warmer in there because they're so beautiful and they're blooming and everything, and I don't want them to freeze. I don't want to kill them. I'm like so determined to keep the plants alive. So I have my box and I'm just kind of taking everything out of the greenhouse and moving it all to the garage. But I am just like cracking up right now because what is this outfit? I don't know. It's cold and I don't have a lot of winter clothes, not for when it's this cold. So that's what I'm doing this morning, prepping for something that has not happened since I've lived here, which is going on 11 years now. Okay, time to finish transferring all of my plants. You want to know what else is kind of funny? I was planning on doing a whole greenhouse gardening, like prepping for spring video. I was planning on filming that this week. Hence me building the greenhouse and going and buying a bunch of plants and gardening. And it looks like that's gonna have to wait. So I forgot about these, which this one just looks dead anyway, but this one's trying to come back to life. Next up on the list is covering my pipes. I've heard newspaper, I have some ribbon to like, I don't know. I live in Texas. And then I have a blanket because this one's actually getting really gross. And so I'll probably just keep this as my winter blanket for snow. That never happens here. So now I'm gonna go do this. Hello, hello. It's the next day. This whole tripod thing, this is not gonna work. We're going upstairs. So for some reason, I decided I wanted to be in the loft today. I don't know if you could see this sad, sad little setup. It's so funny because it's like I have my office to write in, I have the nook to write in. Like there's so many places that are beautifully decorated. And for some reason today, I'm just like, I just want to be upstairs. There's like a whole gaming setup up here and a really gigantic TV for gaming. So I wanted to just easily switch back and forth between those two. But I just wrote 793 words for Arden for the 5th book in the Shadow Crown series. So I'm going to show you this really sad, pathetic, non-aesthetic setup that I've got going on. Wow. What is nice about it though is I do have the windows right here, so I get to look out at the trees, which is nice. You know, it's a change of scenery, but we've had snow for only one day, and it's not that much snow, but seeing as no one in Texas knows how to drive in the snow, I decided that I'm not going anywhere. And that means I probably won't be going anywhere for 4 days straight, which is hard for me because I like to be outside and in nature. It's one of the reasons I like living in Texas, although I'm okay with the snow. But what I'm doing, what I've decided to do, it's 8:30 at night, by the way. I have wanted to paint this. This is my kitchen island. And I decided, okay, blah, my brain. So I started cleaning the baseboards because I was on TikTok and the brush that everyone's talking about from the Dollar Tree, I had it. And so I was like, maybe I should clean my baseboards. And then it was so satisfying going around my house and cleaning the baseboards that I did the ones here. And then I looked at how dirty and just gross and off, like white this is. And I was like, no, I need to paint this. I've been wanting to paint this. It's a very small space because it's just here and then one side right here. And actually I was going to repaint my master bedroom like a sage green color. So I have plenty of paint. And because my kitchen is mostly, I don't know, because the granite is brown, I thought that the sage green would actually look really pretty here. And since I've added greenery and floral and plants, I was like, yeah, let's do that. So that's what I'm doing. It's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day and I'm doing home projects, but this is fun for me. I've also got the washer going in the background, if you can hear that. So I'm gonna paint now. Okay, so it is late. It's like 10:50. I got caught up on the phone, but I am loving the way that it looks. Kind of hard to see because it's dark, so hopefully there will be enough sunlight tomorrow for me to get a better view. But I actually really like it. Hello. It's snowing. Lacey. Hi, cutie. Oh my gosh. I have never seen my driveway covered in snow. I've never seen the streets covered in snow. I've lived here for 11 years. This is crazy. Oh good, there's enough light now that the sun's starting to come up. So, I'm gonna use my butane stovetop. I feel like this could become a new series. I have power outages all the time. This is no surprise. Ignore the fire popping in the background. This is no surprise though with the snow. So yeah, but desperate times. The power's been out for 2 hours. It woke me up at 5:30 because all of a sudden everything just went dead silent. And I went to bed around 3:30. So I'm on 2 hours of sleep right now. And when I woke up, I wasn't able to fall back asleep because one of my smoke detectors was chirping. And thank God I had a 9-volt battery. So I changed that out, and now this is saying that the battery's gonna die. So fingers crossed that I have a charged battery somewhere. Come here, come here. Oh, wow. Oh my God, she loves it. She loves it. Are you eating the snow? It's now 2 o'clock in the afternoon and still no power. 9 hours without power. So it's pretty crazy because you just don't realize how you don't realize how much of your life revolves around electricity until you don't have access to it anymore. It's crazy. So we played a little bit in the snow and now we're warming up. I have a fire still. Thank goodness I bought a bunch of firewood. Thank goodness. So I've got a fire going and I've decided that because I'm trying to save conserve my laptop battery because I don't know when I'm going to be able to plug it in again, and my phone battery, I just decided I'm going to have like a whole readathon day. Hi. You want to come up here? You cold? Go see if I can read one. She's been hiding in blankets and stuff. I know. You're chilly, huh? It's okay. I keep you warm. Yeah. Look at this. Oh, look at this. It's funny because Denali. Okay, but be nice. You look super cozy. You got your blanket? Okay, so part of me thought I was crazy. Oh my God, my face is so red. Part of me thought I was crazy for going on a walk in this kind of weather. But as I'm walking by one of the houses, I hear someone talking about firewood. And I just ran out of the firewood that I bought. And luckily I had cash here. So they followed me home in their truck with all of their wood. Because I asked them, I was like, do you have extra? And how much is it? And they were so nice. They came all the way from Plantersville, which is like a 30-minute drive from here. So I'm sure Crystal and Jason don't watch my YouTube channel, but I just want to give them a shout out because this winter storm warning is supposed to, like the advisory is for 4 days, and I ran out of wood on the first day. So they hooked me up, loaded me up. So now, you out here, Bubba? So now I have this stack of wood right here, and then I also have this lovely little stack right here. Excuse me, where do you think you're going? Were you born for this? Were you born for this? Yes. So one of the things I'm noticing that is really fascinating is I am having to live more like by nature, and I don't know, it's just so crazy. For instance, I realized I needed to cook dinner now before the sun goes down because it's going to be really dark, and now that I know that I need to have the butane stove outdoors, I want to use the daylight in order to make food, because it's literally at a point right now, Texas is not at all equipped to handle snow, so I can't like order DoorDash or something like that. Pretty much everywhere is just without power. So yeah, I don't know, it's just crazy, but I feel so much more in tune with nature and also just with the slower pace of life. Like all I've done today is read and make food for myself, like make sure that I'm fed. And then I got some exercise when I took Denali for a walk. So, all right, so I'm outdoors cooking some pasta before the light goes away. I'm going to love to take a hot shower. It's my first night officially without power after not having power all day, so I had to improvise. Welcome to my fort. It's like in the 50s in my house right now because I haven't had heat on at all because the power's been out. But I'm good. We're cozy, we're warm, we have plenty of firewood, so oh my gosh, is she asleep? We are nice and cozy. So it's day 2, still haven't had power. It clicked back on for 5 minutes and then clicked off. And I am waiting on Jason and Crystal to bring more firewood because they're awesome. But the sun's been out all day. It's actually a beautiful day. So the snow is melting, which is good. But we're supposed to get more snow tonight. Oh, you know, just heading outside to the refrigerator. Jason and Crystal just got here and loaded me up with 3 whole containers of wood, so that way we can stay warm, huh? Okay, so it's like 11:30 at night. I guess technically this would be day 3 because it's Tuesday night, and there's snow in the forecast for tonight, but not much. So I'm happy to see, I can see my driveway. The street is I mean, there's still some ice over there, but it's way better than it was. We had a lot of sun today, and I think it melted a lot of the snow. But I am just so happy that I have power. But even so, they're telling us to conserve energy just to kind of help with the power grid. So I literally only have Denali's little night light on, and then the lights in my nook. I have no overhead lights on, nothing that requires a light switch. And then I just have one lamp on in here, and that's it. They told us to keep it below 68. I'm just hoping my power is on long enough for my house to get up into the high 60s. And I'm also hoping that there's gonna be enough water heated in the water heater because I haven't showered or taken a bath since Sunday, because that's when the snow, that night was when the snow started falling. And it's Tuesday, and I would really just like to take a hot shower, you know? Okay, so it's Wednesday morning, even though it feels like a week has gone by. And thankfully, it says right now it's snowing, but it looks more like rain to me, and a lot of the snow has melted here. Here is what the backyard looks like. Most of it is melted. It's probably in the 30s right now. Maybe 34-ish degrees. I cannot even begin to tell you how nice that hot shower felt. I decided to go ahead and actually get ready because I haven't gotten ready in a hot minute. The fact that me painting that was just 3 days ago is mind-blowing to me. I think it looks really cute. I love the color, sage green. I think it turned out really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and close out the vlog here because I want to enjoy having a cup of hot coffee and journaling and just all the vibes in my nook, right? Now that it's warm enough to actually sit over here. As for right now though, I do a weekly energy reading in my Facebook group for the Inner Divine Collective, which is my monthly membership community for spiritual seekers. And I do that every Monday, but since Monday was the day my power went out, I couldn't do it. So now that the power is back on, I'm excited to go in that Facebook group, go live and do an energy reading because this just isn't surprising at all. I think this is just one of many natural disasters that we're going to see in 2021 as the Earth resets herself. Also not surprising that this is happening during Mercury retrograde and also when 6 to 7 planets are moving into the sign of Aquarius, which Aquarius is all about the rebel and innovation and change, especially when it comes to the collective as a whole, and infrastructure, authority, government, rules and regulations. So anyways, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna enjoy this, all of this, and try to get this uploaded for you. I feel so out of breath lately too. It's just been so cold, I haven't been able to catch my breath. But if you are caught in this Arctic freeze, polar vortex, whatever they're calling it, I hope that you're staying warm. I hope that you're staying safe. I hope that if your power's off, that it comes back on soon and that the sun comes out and the snow melts and that we get through this with as few casualties as possible. It's really hard to read the news and see that trucks are being told to just stay put with bodies, with corpses inside of them. Like, this is no joke. The South does not have the infrastructure to handle cold like this. I mean, it's been negative temperatures in Dallas and Austin. I know Dallas and Austin had it worse than my area here in Houston. I'm kind of caught in between Dallas and Houston, so I don't know. Ugh. Anyways, it's a crazy time, so just keep everyone in your thoughts and just send out those positive, good vibes, loving, warm vibes, and here's hoping that we all make it out of this safely until the next surprise rolls around, because there always is one, isn't there? I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.